See, usually, let me take this into two parts. One is data integration and data management. When it comes to data integration, the data sources are a bit complex these days, and people and the customers has to bring all these information together. And the major challenge that they are facing now is to have that information in real time. And that becomes a challenge because, see, today in the world of analytics, when people have to take a decision at the right time, the data has to flow in a real time.
Yep.
So what we do and helps solve the problem of the customer is via replicating the real-time information from any source to any targets without hampering the performance on the source data. So that becomes the one instance. The second challenge which usually organization faces from the data management perspective, and how we solve that problem is by ensuring that the data is in governed way is provided to the customer or the business users, so that when they access that information, they should trust the data.
Yeah.
That is very important. So we create a catalog so to help the business users whenever they are accessing that information, they should have a more informative idea about that particular data set. That is one. Second is the lineage, because it's not always about the business user. It is always about the developer community, who should actually know from where to where the data is flowing. So this is how we solve the these two challenges of data integration and data management. See, how we deal with these kind of scenarios is because if you see dashboarding, when it comes to dashboarding, even Excel can create a dashboards. But how we differentiate into the market space when it comes to the business user, which are not technical in nature, what we enable is our solution or the engine that we have. We call it as cognitive engine, which is nothing but a combination of AI and ML, which really helps a business user when they import any of the data sets into our application. It automatically profiles it, understands what are the various measures and the dimensions are, and accordingly it also suggests you which charts you should be visualizing when you are probably asking a question in a natural language processing. For example, if I say a business user is asking for show me the sales and quantity by the product, so Qlik cognitive engine gives you in a natural language processing and generation, gives you the charts and the visualization and even the insights of the same. So this way we really help create those visualization, which in fact for the IT users is easy, but for business user is just like asking a question in a natural language. When it comes to manufacturing and automotive kind of scenarios on the organization, the biggest challenge that we see is across the dealer management, because that's the earning cow for almost all the all these organizations. How we support them is to ensure that these dealerships are enabled with the tools and the technologies which can really help them take decisions.
Yeah.
One can be from the dashboarding perspective, which is like having an access to their sales, service and spares data, so that they can easily and wisely take decisions on the data. Not only that, the second aspect of the thing is how do you take actions on top of it, because that is important. Because when you see the sales is going down, you have to take action on how we enable it via various mechanisms. For example, alerting is there, so that whenever some important KPI changes in the dashboard, a dealership should be easily known that there is a need for him to access the dashboard and get the information.
Yeah.
In similar way, we can do a reporting distribution in real time, which means that every day in the morning, 7 a.m. in the morning, probably a customer or a dealership would get an insights about what the sales he has already done and what is the target basis there. So there are various ways we can really help the customers to ensure that they access the right information at the right time and they can take the right actions on top.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.